Hey guys, it's Al from Home of 12 Old Northern. I'm here today to show you a customer's caravan that we did an off-grid system to. So these guys have been coming to Home of 12 Volt for the last 15 years. They've had different setups in that time, but this one here they recently picked up. It's a Crusader Gladiator and they wanted to go full off-grid. Now, while the standard system in these are pretty good, they do come with 400 watts of solar on the roof, a BM Pro system and a 200 amp lithium battery. We want to upgrade that. We want to be able to go full off-grid, run the aircon, run the coffee machine, even take an air fryer with us. So what we did is we went full Victron, Multiplus 3000, inverted charger, and then also changed out the solar controller to a 30 amp MPPT controller as well. With the battery, look, we sell a lot of batteries now. This one here, we went with a Custom Lithium 400 amp compact, mainly because we can utilize that space. It's small, it's got a high discharge BMS, and it's gonna run everything in that van. So come inside and we'll show you what we've done. Okay, so we're in the caravan. I'm gonna go through the system with you. But originally this van came with a 200 amp lithium battery. You got the BM Pro, this one's the Plus 35 2HA, so it's the lithium compatible one still. However, when we've done the upgrade, we've decided to leave the BM Pro in there, mainly just to do the water tanks, the fridge, the fusing, and we've isolated the 240 volt battery charger and disconnected the solar. So I'm going to go through each individual component on the upgrade, what it does, and how it works. And then we'll show you the Touch 50 with the Cerbo and how that works as well. Okay, so starting with the Custom Lithium battery, these are a high discharge battery. So this one here is the 400 amp compact. They run a 380 amp BMS on these. So you can achieve what you'd normally do with a few batteries with just the one battery. And that's what we wanted to do here. As you can see, there's not a lot of space under the bed. So we had to really utilize that space, and the way to do it is by using one battery, which typically would take up to the space of two. So this one here's got a normal continuous charge of 100 amp, and maximum charge input is 200 amps. Now these here do come with full prismatic cells. They are Australian made in Queensland, and they have a 5-year warranty as well. But if you want quality and something for some high discharge loads, such as this type of thing with a 3000 watt inverter, definitely Custom Lithium is the way to go. So you can see us at the shop. We're an agent in Adelaide for these guys. Love the product, and very, very reliable as well. We use these for all of our big systems now because they are just so reliable. They're made for it with the high discharge BMS, and yeah, that's the way to go. So coming from there, we'll then go into the Multiplus 3000. So here we go. So this is the Multiplus 3000. There's 120 amp charger on this one. We haven't actually maxed this out, so we've brought it down. But this one's got the automatic transfer switch. So when Bruce and Di go into a powered site, they plug into their mains power. As soon as they do that, then it'll switch over to a battery charge mode. So we might go and turn this on. So we'll come and do this quickly from the Cerbo. So we'll go through this in a moment, but right now we're just going to turn it on onto inverter. So it's going to come on in a second. There we go. Okay, so we're on inverter power now, so we'll come back over. Okay, so that's now inverting. Okay, so the inverter is now running. Okay, so with the 3000 VA inverter, these actually put out about 2400 watts at 25 degrees. So as the working temperature of the Multiplus goes up, the output will go down as well. So when it gets to 40 degrees, it'll then go down to 2200 watts. Okay, so what else have we got down here? Okay, we'll start with the solar MPPT. So we've got the Victron Energy Smart Solar. Now it's the 100/30. We're running 400 watts on the roof of the Caravan, so it's going to be just about 31 amps. These will restrict back to 30 amps if it happens to go over that, so it won't damage the controller as well. So the 100/30, so the 100 represents the voltage input and the 30 is the amp rating. So you can run multiple panels in series with this. We've done that with the 2 solar panels on the roof for more efficient charging input. So these are also a Bluetooth connected solar controller, and that's done through the Victron Energy app, and that way you can monitor it from your phone or your iPad, and you'll be able to see the solar panel voltage and the amp output, and then also battery voltage and what amps that's accepting. So from there, we've got the Victron Energy Smart Shunt. These are a fantastic product, really good for monitoring a system. This one here is a 500 amp rated, so plenty big enough for what we've got in this Caravan. So the way they work is all your negative connections in the Caravan will connect to the system side of the shunt. Now, when wiring one of these in, if you leave any negatives out, your readings for your battery percentage and time remaining won't be accurate, right? So you really got to make an effort to connect all your negative connections, whether you do it with a buzz bar, you just need to go to that system side. So these are also a Bluetooth product. They go through the Victron Energy app, and they will display on your phone or your iPad your battery percentage. Also tells you the watts and the amps, either discharge or charge input, and it will tell you time remaining, which is a fantastic feature, so you can know if you need to back off a little bit on that power as well. So this one here, the Smart Shunt, your MPPT controller, and also your Victron Energy Multiplus 3000 all plug into the Victron Energy Cerbo, and that's this product down here. So this is kind of like your central hub for the system. So this can be connected via the Wi-Fi, and you can monitor through a Victron Energy VRM account. What is a VRM account? Okay, so what it does, it actually allows you to monitor this system from the internet. That way, if you're away from the Caravan, or even if you wanted to have the installer to have the capability to be able to go into the system and troubleshoot anything if you think something's not right, that way we can go in, log into the code for this Cerbo, and we can see what the Multiplus is doing, we can see what the solar controllers are doing, and also the Smart Shunt as well. So it's really good product. There's other features. We can also plug in a Bluetooth temp sensor, which will connect to it as well, and they also have tank sensors available. So yeah, really great product, but it's like the central hub for the whole system. So from here, we actually will look at the Touch 50 screen that plugs into the Cerbo GX. That gives you the capabilities to be able to control the system, monitor what's happening on the display, and also control the Multiplus. So let's go have a look. Okay, so now our fitter Dan is a magician, and he's mounted the Touch 50 up above the doorway. Really nice and neat next to the BM Pro screen, which still does the water tank sensors as well. So if we go over here, this is on one of the display options. We can see we've got 99% on the battery capacity, discharging at 450 watts or so. We can see our AC loads. Now the air conditioner, that's definitely running. It's nice and cool in here, and that's drawing about 642 watts. So these are a Horton Bel-Air 2400 aircon, really efficient air conditioner, especially in this little Caravan. Wouldn't be working all that hard at all. And that means we've got this available wattage to also run some extra 240 volt appliances when the aircon's still running. So we're not going to overload that 3000 Multiplus. So if we have a look here, right, this is the other display. We can actually see it all itemized as well. So if you look over the yellow PV charge, now we've got some loads happening on that battery. We're starting to get some charge from the solar. So we're putting in roughly around about 240 watts of solar. Now, with the Multiplus system, we do have the ability to also change the AC input. So scenario, like if Bruce and Di are free camping and they've got some pretty lousy weather and they want to be able to charge, they can get their generator out, and it's only a 2 kVA generator, so it's not massive, but they would be able to go into the Multiplus system here, and that way we can actually just change the AC input. So we've got input current limit, so at the moment it's on 12. We can take that right down. We can even take that right down with a 2 kVA. We take it down to around about 5, and then that way it's not going to overload your generator. But you can have a play with that. You can find the sweet spot so you're not revving the guts out of your Jenny, and where you're still charging up your batteries. Look, you're not going to charge your batteries at as many amps, but you still will charge them quite efficiently. So we go back here, I'll show you some other features. So on here we can actually go in and we can actually look at Bluetooth sensors. So we can actually add some temp sensors into this, so that way you can put a temperature sensor inside the fridge and freezer, and even put one down underneath where the batteries are if you really wanted to. So yeah, so we can always add some temp sensors to this as well. This one here we haven't got connected currently to Wi-Fi, but it's something we will get done, and get a VRM account set up for Bruce and Di as well. So there you go, that's the Touch 50. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video on Bruce and Di's off-grid system. Now, if you like what you're seeing, go to our YouTube page and subscribe for more install videos and products. And also like our socials, Facebook and Instagram, for more information. So if you want to come to the shop or give us a call if you would like to do an off-grid system for yourself, we can sit down and customize the system just to suit you. Thanks for your time today. See you in the next video.